What's up, guys? I'm in the swim. Welcome back to season number 3, episode maybe 4, something like that, of the Minecraft multiplayer, Feed the Beast, you know, thing, stuff, Thaumcraft. Yeah. So Thaumcraft, guys, it's a little bit new, it's a little bit different. It has this new thing called Warp. So Flux, we already knew what Flux was. The Flux is the bad stuff, where it's like the purple stuff on the ground, and you know that stuff. But Warp is a whole new thing. Warp is like mental. It's like gives you a headache. Like as you study bad things that you're not supposed to study, it's a cumulative effect over time that kind of messes you up a little bit. So what I wanted to go ahead and start doing, I probably need to get some paper. Probably should have done that beforehand, but I'll run down here. Hopefully here after too much longer I'll go ahead and decide that I'm going to set up some sort of system that will tell me, that will help me organize everything, because now I'm looking for paper. And you know how this goes. I'm going to look in every single chest. I'm going to end up looking over it, not finding it. There's some paper. We'll do this for a minute or two. But I'm end up not finding exactly what I want, which is always a bummer. But 2, I could probably get started on the research. Research is interesting. The research is pretty easy. For those of y'all that don't know how to do it, it's like a game called, what's that game called? Chain Reaction. And for those of y'all that have seen Wheel of Fortune, it's kind of like Wheel of Fortune when the thing is like before and after. So it'd be like happy birthday party. So it'd be like happy birthday party. So happy party. Like you can't say happy party, it doesn't make sense, but you could say happy birthday and birthday party kind of thing. Yeah, whatever, right? Sure, why not? So the first thing I need to do, I guess, is, I already know this, so I'll go ahead and study research expertise. I need the scribing tools, which are in here. So scribing tools and paper in your inventory, and then you click there, and now I have the research, and then put the scribing tools back in there. So I know Cognito has Humanus and something else. Humanus has Instrumentum and Beast, and then Order, there's a lot of things that are in Order, you know, that kind of thing. There is a research that actually when I scroll over it'll tell me what's in it, but for the time being I have to like double check all this stuff. So Cog has, oh I'm sorry, Igneous and Spiritus. So let's see what Spiritus has in it, because Igneous is a base. So Spiritus. It has Victus and Mortis. Victus, Sano, Order. Okay. So maybe something like this. Sano. And then Victus. Right? And then where was the next connection? Mortis, Spiritus, and then Spiritus to Cog. Okay, so we need Mortis, which is right there. Oops. So Mortis like this, and then Spiritus will connect us to Cog right here. Alright, so there's your connection there. Now we need to see where Census can fit into all that. So it's kind of one thing to the other, to the other, to the other, to the other. So Census is Air and Spiritus. Spiritus we already know we have. So what I can do here is something like Spiritus, and then do a Spiritus there, because we know those connect, and we know Mortis connects between the two of those, so something like that. And it'll change here to this, and then you put that in your hotbar, and you simply right-click it, and it now gives me research expertise. So now I can read it, and it says you have become more efficient at performing research. Whenever you remove an aspect that you placed in a hex, there is a 25% chance you will regain the research point. You are also able to see the aspects you need to combine. So What does that mean? Yeah, that's why I researched that first. So basically that's instrumentum is if you have humanus and order. You put those together and you get instrumentum, right? Kind of simple, kind of silly little things here. So that didn't have any warp at all. That was a fairly nice little thing, but you can see this has a little black thing around it, so that means it has warp. So we're going to go ahead and try and study this thing and hopefully get a little bit of warp, because that's always something that you want. So let me do this one. I'll do it off camera because this one's a little bit more elaborated, and I'll do this one off camera, but it still seems fairly simple. And then once I go to research it, I'll bring y'all back. Alright guys, welcome back. So here we have, it's all done, it's all set. So boom, and you hear that, and if you look down at the bottom right real quickly, you have gained permanent warp. So now I have a little bit of warp, and if you listen to it, you can hear like a little so warp is bad. I have a very small amount of warp, to be honest, and it's not going to be any big deal really. But the more warp you get, the more it's going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and research a few things that I want to research, and then I'll bring y'all back in just a minute. Alright guys, so I was about to really get going on some of the research, and I realized there was a little important part that I forgot to show you. And it's this right here. You can see here, this is blinking, so I can research it. You see, this is also blinking, but it's a different shape. It's a six-sided hexagon. Yeah, it's a hexagon. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done math. But it's a hexagon here. And so what you can do is if you have 3 of each of the items at once, sometimes it's more than 2, obviously, sometimes it's just 2. But if you have however many of the items at once, you can just click on it, and I just gained enchanted fabric. So now I know how to make enchanted fabric. Real simple. Wool with strings surrounded by it, and then you can read through how you can make, you know, the thaumaturgist robe and the leggings and the boots, and the 4th part would be the goggles of revealing, which is over here, which is just 2 of these thermometers right there. So yeah, I guess I skipped over quite a bit of stuff, but it's kind of real basic things. Working on quite a few different things, guys. Quite a few different things that I will get around to showing you all of these things. As far as the lights, we're going to hook these up to computers. Working on the skyscraper. One day I will find that cicada too. I promise. One day. I'm going to do it one of these days. Alright guys, be right back. Alright now, welcome back here. So, I'm gonna start another magic mod here. Did some Thaumcraft research, but I want to go ahead and do some other research here too. Well, actually some other mod here, which would be blood magic. And I think I need like that, and is that it? Oh, I need actual stone, huh? Let me give you 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And do it rather quickly, would you? I probably need to make it so you're faster. Need to upgrade you and put some like overclockers kind of thing in there. But it's fast enough. It's definitely faster than our furnace for the time being. Just a basic everyday furnace at least. So if I click, yeah, it's still not shift clicking even when I have everything. It's a little frustrating, but maybe there will be an update that comes out. The other thing I need to get here from blood magic, that's the blood altar. I need to get the sacrificial orb, which is iron and gold and glass, which somebody has used all of my gold. But I can make some more. And then glass, I think I have some over there. It's regular. Where's the chisel glass? Borderless glass from chisel. So I can turn you back into regular glass. Probably wouldn't matter, but I'll do it anyways. Do that. And then iron. Iron? Which, that's missing too now? No, it's not. Just gotta look for it. So that should be here. I do like the fact that I can see where where things are running through with the buildcraft pipes. I like to see where the energy's going. It's kind of one of the same reasons I'm going to do the logistics pipes, or at least thinking about it. At least throwing that idea out there. See, again, still same problem. Even though I have, well, let's see. Let me do this. Will you give me, no, yep. Very frustrating, very frustrating. You don't shift click. Sweet. So we got our two little things here. I'm gonna go ahead and take them upstairs. I was thinking with some of the later blood magic things that I want to do, I'm probably gonna make these two floors, like this one and the one above it, magic, because I'm gonna have some stuff. Actually, it might be this floor. The next floor might be split between like magic and mob spawning torture areas. Not torture. I would never torture a mob, but yeah, I'm gonna torture a mob. So don't put it in there. You're gonna do that, and you can see my heart's slowly starting to disappear. So I really need to make sure that I have plenty of food, and probably I need some sort of regen. A good regen. Britannia, maybe? Britannia much? Normally I would use Ars Magica, but Ars Magica is not in this mod, but Britannia is. So Britannia might be the mod. I also might just, you know, do what I do kind of thing. So if I right click with that, no. Oh, I need to make a sigil to tell, which is, it's that sigil right there. So I need a blank slate. Blank slate is simply just some stone. I can't remember if it's 100 or 200 that go in every time I make those little red sparks. I'm not going to say what it does. Every time I cut myself, I don't remember. I don't remember. But yeah, this is the beginning of what we're going to start doing, which is blood magic. This Stormcraft blood magic. There's another one, Britannia, that we're going to be working on as well over the next several episodes, series, whole thing. I'll go back and forth between tech and magic. As things I feel like, oh, I should really show these guys this, or really show these guys that. Give me a couple of those, because I'm going to need some, definitely. So that's really cool. This one is making more than the others. It's really neat. I like that. I'm gonna have to definitely overclock a few of them, being that, you know, it's real simple, because otherwise I'd have to create more dynamos and more machine frames and all that stuff. All I have to do is make these augmentations. So that's kind of a neat little thing, at least in my opinion. I don't know. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Eat some of this chili. Pam's Harvestcraft has a ton of stuff, and some of the other people on the server have been messing with it a little bit. I have not gotten into it other than just eating it. That's about as far as I've gotten into Pam's Harvestcraft at this point. I know I'm going to need this diamond here too, but I want to go ahead and I'm going to put you in there. And you'll know if there's not enough, because one, it'll take forever, but then there'll be some smoke. There should definitely be enough in there. So yeah, that's what we want right there. So give me this. And then to make the sigil that I want to make, I'm gonna need that's a second tier, I believe. I need, no, not, oh, I could do any tier. Any tier. What do you, I don't need a master blood orb. Just need like a regular, no, like a regular blood orb. I don't know why I can't remember any of this stuff. Unbound crystal. I'll remember all of it here eventually. Orb of testing. Creative only. Some of these things are a little bit Archmage. Tier 6? There's a tier 6? Hey, I did not know that. Alright guys, let me look around here a little bit. It's one of these things here. But I'll be right back. Alright, it should be a weak blood orb. Weak blood orb. There we go. That one right there. So it's just a diamond in there. It has to have 2,000 LP, which is life points. So not sure if that much is in there. But we're going to make sure that much is in there. I want to say every time I do it is 100. But I can't remember to be for sure. But we'll throw a diamond in there and we'll just check and see. And it's going, and it's thinking, and it's thinking, and it's going. And is it going to run out? Is it going to run out? Is it going to run out? Nope, looks like it's going to make it, I think. I've cut myself quite a few times. Come on, you can do it. Come on. It's really trying. It's really trying. Alright guys, let me see what's going on here and I'll be right back. Alright guys, got it now. It was it just took a lot longer than I remember it taking. But this is a weak blood orb. And so now I'll be able to make the slate here. So, or not the slate, but the sigil that I want to make. So I need that blank slate at blood magic here, and it's going to be this one right here. So I'm going to need just the basic one and some glass, and we've got all that. Probably need to put a crafting table up here as well, but we'll use this one over here for now. So the sigil is going to go, or the slate is going to go here, the weak blood orb here, and the glass around it like so. And then we'll pull that out, and so we've now got our sigil. And when I right click it, you can see I have 0 LP. Well, what does that mean? Well, there's a life pool of your own, and then there's a life pool here in the blood altar. So if I come over here, and I'm gonna do where, oh, I must have left that downstairs. Let's check one thing real quick, just so I can verify something. So right now there's 2,200, and I do that, and there should be 24. Okay, so every time you do it, it is 200 LP every time, which makes sense because you're taking away a full heart, which is actually 2 HP. So in here, I have my weak blood orb. And if I right click it now, you'll see that I wasn't anywhere around, but now I have 200 LP in my my bank kind of thing. So it's actually really stored kind of in this weak blood orb since I have that on me. Definitely want to be careful, because if I do click it again, which I guess I could show you guys, since I'm just a good guy, I die. So you can kill yourself through just, you know, spamming. It's not dummy proof, so you got to be careful a little bit with just making sure that you don't kill yourself, because you can do it very easily, as you just saw. So alright guys, let me get a few more things set up here with the blood magic and the thumb crafts, and I'll be right back. Oh well guys, I realized I have run very long. Not very long, but if I do any more, I'll run very long. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I will be back tomorrow, same bat time, same bat schedule. Hope y'all enjoyed the episode. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the overworld.